everybody, it's Kurt from walruscarp.com, and thank you for joining us for another episode of the Rad Tea Party. Tonight, we're doing something a little different because guess what? I'm home for the holidays just like everybody else, and we are gonna go through this Christmas tree stroll. Now they have various map pickup locations. The one I used is all the way here on the backside at CityWorks, but let's see what we're working with. Tonight, we're gonna go all over Disney Springs and look at every single Christmas tree they have, which there are a total of 20 holiday trees. And then, of course, you know me, I'll share some hacks, snacks, and fun facts along the way. But we have many, many different ones to look at all across Disney Springs, and all the stickers to put in the spots once you finish the tree stroll. So we have an incomplete map. The first one, City L Works. There's one over there, it looks like, and that'll be our first tree. Let's do this. As always, make sure you follow along to This Diz Life Podcast. Make sure you check out all their streams and their YouTube videos. Those guys are amazing. Producer Mark isn't running the back for this, so unfortunately I can't scream at anybody to tell them to pull up pictures. But here is going to be our first tree. And this one is Raya and the Last Dragon. There's lots of dragons everywhere. Oh, they do have characters. You gotta look. Oh, so I don't know Raya all that well, but that monkey dude is up here. Help me out if you know what his name is. But he's cool. Alright, so that's number one. We're gonna have to fill out and find the Raya sticker on here. Where is Raya? It is windy in Springs today. Raya. There she is. Alright, so let me add that sticker. Alright, the next tree is this Princess and the Frog one. I don't see any characters on it, but it's all decked out in Mardi Gras.
I ran in there, I was like,
I'm gonna peek around the backside. Sometimes they have characters, and you gotta look all the way around the tree. They have a little Mickey ornament in the center. Yeah, cool one. I feel like they were missing a good opportunity with the frog. But where is Tiana? Tiana's here, and that's going to be right next to Raya. Alright, our next tree is going to be this Star Wars one, where we have some First Order troopers on there. And we got to go to the backside on this one because we're over by... That's cute, she's taking food. I love, they have these Jawas. Oh, teeny! The little Jawa ornaments. You got a Rebel ornament, and then all the way at the tippy top, camera, don't fall on my face while I bend backwards, is a 3PO.
Oh my, I would have never thought I'd be on top of a tree.
George Lucas, don't come after me for that amazing impression. And you got a bandolier for Chewbacca as well on here. That's a good one. I like this tree. Okay, so we have three down. We got Raya, Princess Tiana, we got Yoda, and the next one I know is Black Panther because it's across from the Marvel store over here, directly that way. So I've never seen the movie Black Panther because I'm just not really into a lot of Marvel movies. Honestly, I've only seen Deadpool, and I don't even think that's considered Marvel, but the Black Panther tree is one of my favorites. I love that centerpiece in there, and you really have to look on it from the side angle. And then I'm pretty sure this is the home world. I don't know where he is tribally. It almost looks like Kashyyyk for Wookiees. It's got this cool, like, I don't know, it's just, like, architecturally it's really interesting. Yeah, so there we go. Tree number 4 on the tree trail. All right, so we pushed a little further out here into Disney Springs. We moved away. The orange garage is over there, and this one I've already seen. This is the Toy Story tree. And it's got some really fun characters on it, like the aliens have their own little ornaments here on the bottom. And then you have the Pixar ball, Santa. And I don't know what's up with the bear at the top. It really doesn't denote anything, but the other cool one is if we roll around here is Sid's the big one that he straps to Buzz before he shoots him off into space. All right, that's tree number 5 for us. All right, I think this is one of my favorite trees. This is the Moana tree because it just has so many cool elements from the actual movie. So there's a lot to unpack here, so we gotta look all over the place. First, you have multiple Kakamuras. So Kakamura number 1 there, Kakamura number 2 right up here. And then you have Heart of Tafiti. It's right there. And then you also get, I forget what her name is. The female goddess. She looks awesome. And then, of course, it can't be without Hey Hey. And he looks great too. He's like gonna walk off the raft. There is no Maui that I can see. I didn't go around the back of it last time. So let's try that. There might be some. Oh, look, there's a Wayfinder boat. Yeah, this is the best tree I saw so far. Hands down. The Wayfinder boat. A little backlit, but there you go. So cool. So this is the Frozen tree, which the only elements that you know it's frozen is you have like kind of a facsimile of Sven right here. You get some carrots, and then there are 2 different types of ice skates, one for Anna, one for Elsa. But that's it. There's no Olaf, there's no Kristoff, there's no actual Anna, Elsa. It's pretty austere, and there's not a lot going on. It's a nice tree, but in comparison to other more themed ones, Frozen doesn't do it for me. So I suppose this is technically a tree. I don't know which one that this technically goes up against sticker-wise. Like maybe that one. I don't know, because of the top. It's kind of crystally bubble thing. I mean, that's the closest thing I would think. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay, whatever this is. We're in this center area, and we're gonna rock and roll through 2 trees. One that I really, really like, which is this cocoa one, which has some really cool little elements of Miguel. There's actually, if we look at the top, there are some sugar skulls, and there's also Miguel's guitar is up there, or not Miguel's, whoever the bad guy is. Sorry. You do get his parents and relatives. It's really cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite trees that they have here. Just really, really fun, decorative elements. And then this one is probably the worst tree. It might even be worse than the Anna and Elsa one, except for the fact that Muppet Christmas Carol's on it. But this is the Disney Plus tree, so instead of an angel, they have an advertisement, which is fine. I love Disney Plus, but like they could have done such a better job than just showcasing the movies. Although I do really like Noelle. I think Noelle is a great movie, and Muppet Christmas Carol is a great one too. The concept of Noelle is basically Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader are daughter and son of Santa, and he's looking to retire, and Bill Hader's supposed to take over because his name's Nick and he's supposed to be Saint Nick, but he can't wear the suit, and Noelle's trying to train him, but then, spoiler alert, guess who becomes new Santa? So yeah. Alright. Let's head on out of here. Alright, when you're kind of in the center, this is over by where the Lime Garage takes you out. You got this big old, just really classic looking tree. Nice colors on it. Lots of reds and golds and whites. There is a big star out there. Occasionally, they will blow Snope out here. They have projections and lights and some fun stuff. So, and they usually do Snope, but it's very infrequent. So you just got to be lucky when you're here when it happens. But nice, classic looking tree. Update on the map, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the map is not great. You got Raya, Tiana, Yoda, Black Panther, Toy Story, Moana, Frozen, whatever that bubble thing was, Miguel, Disney Plus, and then this red and gold. I had to switch this because the way that they have them, it's like they're catty cornered. That's not where the trees are, and that's not where that tree is. It's like super confusing how they have this set up, so you kind of gotta guesstimate where things are, but I'm about halfway through. So a much smaller tree, but this is for Cinderella. It's interesting that they have like geese for it, but you look all the way at the top. This does have a really nice, cool little, it's very tiny for Cinderella, but it does have a slipper, and there is a clock striking midnight right in the center of the frame. And then you have the pumpkin coach. So there are, and then a regular pumpkin. So there are some really fun. Oh, and then Fairy Godmother's wand. So that's a cool one. And then the colors are all decked out in blue. They're traditional colors, but very small tree in comparison to the other ones. So there is no reason to come over to this side, the old Pleasure Island section of Disney Springs, but to get over to T-Rex, this really is the fastest way, and there is a tree in front of that. So you go over the bridge to the right. In front of us is the Gideon's line. That line all day just for those cookies. They're okay. I like the pistachio toffee one the best. I haven't had the double frosted cakes, but I've heard they're pretty good. The rest of the other cookies are kind of dry. Here's a hot take. Probably get thrown in Disney food prison for this, but Gideon's is all show. It's Tim Burton's bakery. It's so much fun inside. It's gorgeous. It's storytelling bakery at its finest. I'm not discounting that. But in terms of best cookies on property, Num Num cookies better. Caramel Cooch's cookies are better. So I don't know. Is it a good cookie? The pistachio toffee one is pretty good. But you know what it is? I think if I could walk up and just get one, I think I'd be less annoyed. All right, and if you ever want to know where Piano Rob hangs out, that's down that way, over here at the boathouse. So every single Sunday, Mr. Piano Rob will be playing his jams over at the boathouse for you. There's also a little orange bird. All right, I want to take a picture of some of these kids while they're doing a little like photo shoot. All right, we're gonna cross back over T-Rex and find our next tree.
Oh yeah, I don't think
All right, speaking of Tim Burton, here's a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. Lots of little fun kind of details. You got to get in a little bit close to see all the
oddities. The duck is kind of the centerpiece on this one. You do have Jack and Sally if you want. And then in the center, you got Jack and Sally right there. But yeah, it's a cool one. And then this guy's kind of like a creepy looking Mickey, right? No Oogie Boogie though, anywhere. Let me look around the, just trying to see if I missed it. Nope. Oh, you do have Boogie's Boys. I see one of the masks right back here. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm seeing more masks. We got 1, 2, I don't know where the, I guess the girl, no, that's the girls. Where's the third one? I don't know. I'm missing it. Okay. Oh, and Zero, hang on, we gotta go back. I just noticed that Zero's on the top. That's cool. He's floating up there. Oh, camera, please don't hit me in the face. Get this in tighter. There he is. Zero. All right, we're gonna spend some time on this one because it's the Haunted Mansion. And if you know me, geek for Haunted Mansion. Oh, look, it's Lumiere. Just kidding, not Lumiere. That is the candelabra in the hallway. So this is the Haunted Mansion. You got Constance. Oh, hang on. I had that in regular mode. We need flip-up mode. That's not Constance. We have Madame Leota. And you have some of the bride's portraits. And of course, you gotta have her with her classic red heart zipping away. There's some cutlery, and then they do have a wedding cake up here. It'll be hard to see, but right on there is a bride and a groom. Let me see if I can get a little closer. And the groom does not have his head. Shocker. She really can keep a man. I think that's purposeful though, so that she can get ahead in life. Alright, I gotta stop. Alright, we're right by Amorette's for a really tiny tree. Who's this one? Oh, this is Beauty and the Beast. So there is a tiny beast up at the top. It's really hard to see. They're up there though, dancing. They're like right there. But it's super hard to see. Oh, there's a Mrs. Potts down there. Ornament right dead center. Don't see anybody else. No Cogsworth. Oh, there's a Chip. Stainless glass. Oh, here's the Cogsworth. Cogsworth's in the center. Got Chip right there. Cool. Alright, this is the Disney Parks one, which I think is actually pretty lame. They could have done so much better, but you have Tower Terror right there in the center. And then the Tree of Life is going to be up a little bit further right there.
I don't see a name for that one.
And then I couldn't find Magic Kingdom on it last time, but there is a Spaceship Earth around the backside, right there. Oh, and then I got you. They did Magic Kingdom or Cinderella Castle is all the way at the top. It's a confusing tree. There it is, all the way at the top. Camera, don't fall on my face. All right, this is the Lion King tree. It has a couple of masks of the Lion King around it, like this right here. And then all the way at the top is kind of the showstopper. You got little baby Lion King sitting up there, being held by Rafiki.
No, I'm not.
Otherwise, though, no, it's pretty plain Jane looking tree. So this one is really, really generic, just a Christmas tree with a bunch of presents around it. So yeah, and I'm going to talk a bunch so that the copyright doesn't come in and try to kick this video back. But there it is, plain Jane regular Christmas tree.
Get here.
Let's watch out with the people.
All right, super close to finishing this. We only have 2 left. Over here is the Disney Junior tree, which I don't know a lot of the Disney Junior stuff, like except for like Vampirina and Mini Bow-Tunes. But yeah, it's pretty.
Needed to grab all my stuff.
It's not a lot. I feel like this is an afterthought tree. Maybe I'm wrong. We got 1 left by Basin, and it's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And if you want a, hack, this is one of the coolest things that we have here on property. This is a Photopass Studio. So Disney's Photopass Studio, and no joke, you can get like Macy's or JCPenney style photos here. They're perfect. Like, I think we should take our Christmas photos here, and they're free for Photopass people. So, it's a good way to save some money and get some really good pictures. Well, I couldn't say that this is the most iconic tree. It's not even lit up. It's just like tucked away in the corner here of World of Disney. So yeah, but this is the Mickey and Minnie tree. It almost looks like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway on the card, but yeah, it's just got their colors on it. No lights though. Interesting. And it's got a big old mini bow at the top. And guess what, people? We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. And there are redemption areas. Sorry, it's starting to rain. I gotta get underneath an awning over here. Numos are looking good. But there's a redemption area over here at Basin, which is like a fancy soap place. So I'm gonna go over there and see what prize we get. But I'll pull out the map so you can see what it looks like completed. And then we'll go get our surprise. It's probably like a coupon for, what is it, a crummy commercial? Oh look, it turned on. Hey, I'm glad it came back, because it was not on before. All right, so here's what the whole entire map looks like completed. You got Raya, Tiana, Yoda, Black Panther, Buzz Lightyear, Moana, Frozen, Bubbles, Miguel, Disney Plus, Cinderella, Regular Tree, Nightmare Before Christmas, Haunted Mansion, Beauty and the Beast, Disney Parks, Mickey and Minnie, Simba, Lion King, Regular Tree, and Disney Junior. Let's go turn this bad boy in. And I'll give a quick hot take. Of all of these, my favorite ones were Black Panther, Star Wars, Moana, Coco, Haunted Mansion, and Nightmare Before Christmas, with, I think, Moana's the best one. It doesn't even compare. Moana, and then shortly followed would be Haunted Mansion, Nightmare, Black Panther, and Star Wars, in that order. Moana crushed. Cheshire Cat bag, cam activated. What's the prize? A Christmas tree stroll button. A crummy commercial for Advent Health. I'm just kidding. I actually think it's really cool. Anytime you can get anything for free, you got to remember this is available to anybody. So, you don't have to be staying on property to get a little taste of that Disney magic. And I do think the trees are really good. Moana just crushed it. All right, so it's raining and Stitch just spit all over me. Oh, World of Disney. Anything can happen here at the Rad Tea Party. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna head over to the resorts and I'm gonna do food reviews over there, because Disney Springs gives me massive anxiety when there's everybody on the planet here. I try to avoid it on the weekends, but I was meeting some friends that were out of town. All right, I'm out of here. We are cookie strolling here at the American Pavilion, and this time it is the Crinkle Cookie. So this is a chocolate crinkle cookie. It smells very Dutch cocoa, and
We have by us in the Philadelphia area, it's a cookie company that's called Archway. It's really good, really soft cookies, and this kind of reminds me of that in terms of texture. And what's cool about Crinkle Cookies is they break apart when you actually cook them, so they're completely coated in that powdered sugar, and then they break apart and create all those crevices in the cooking process. So that's why they're called Crinkle Cookies. But I don't know if they are an American invention, but here we are, American Pavilion, giving it up. Okay, so consistently, dryness and softness have been the biggest impacting factors on the cookies so far on the cookie stroll. To me, this is actually pretty fudgy and almost slightly like a brownie texture. Still dry, but in comparison to like the peppermint swirl, which was horrendous, and then the Linzer cookie, which was also a little bit dry, this is a very nice departure. I like it. I like that fudginess. I like that cookie. I'm gonna give it a 3.1. That's good.